Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. We're back. Happy Memorial Day. So today we're doing a unique cook. We're cooking prime rib on the griddle. So Chris pointed out earlier that it seems like I always do beef videos, and I didn't believe him, so I went back and looked, but apparently I do.
The last 7.
But anyways, I'm putting these guys to work. We're gonna do a prime rib, roasted corn salad, and some sauteed mushrooms. So happy Memorial Day. Thank you for anyone who is a service member or has had a family member serve for our country. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us, and we're gonna get cooking.
And let's get started cooking.
Here we go, Matt. So here's the ingredients for today's cook, guys. It's roasted corn salad, mushrooms, forgot the mushrooms, and the prime rib, and a chimichurri sauce. So the chimichurri sauce, just quickly, is going to be Italian parsley, garlic, some olive oil, some other seasonings. We'll show you that. For the roasted corn salad, some finely minced red onion. We're going to mince up some red bell pepper, cilantro, and corn on the cob. Obviously, we have the roast. We can't cook it like this. What we're going to do is, this is going to be a first attempt for us, but what we're going to do is try and cut this and basically unroll it into an inch thick steak that we're going to drop on the griddle. You know, you guys know this. The griddles have a lot of surface area. Might as well take advantage of it, right? The intent here is that this is going to be a real easy barbecue for the summer, for when people show up or people drop by. Rather than cooking a whole bunch of individual steaks, we're going to make a nice meat platter out of this with some chimichurri sauce on the side and some roasted mushrooms we're going to do on the griddle. Nice, simple cook once you get past prepping everything. All right, so I got Chris cutting the corn off the cob, and I got Jeff on cleaning duty over there, washing the cilantro and parsley.
This is pretty easy. Okay, guys, we're actually using the 22-inch today. We're going to throw the corn on right now. We're just going to use a little bit of olive oil, not a whole lot. And all we're looking to do is just brown this corn a little bit. And you're going to have to cook this in a single layer the best you can. Keep them all kind of flat right up against the griddle. It shouldn't take too long. I'm guessing a couple minutes. So, I'm just going to try to flatten that all out. Let it brown up. And this will be ready for our corn. What's it called again? Corn
salad?
Corn salad. Okay, guys, we're just ready to finish the corn salad. Nate has put me on that duty. He doesn't feel like doing much today, apparently.
No. That's why you guys are here.
It's been chilling about probably 25 minutes anyway. We're going to throw some red pepper right in there. We chopped up, not a whole lot. You know, we're eyeballing everything today, so it's just, unfortunately, no measurements, but just enough. You don't want that to be overbearing. I'm going to throw the chopped red onion as well in. Put that in there. And then we're going to finish it off with the cilantro. Again, this is, look at how pretty that looks already. Get a good picture of that? Okay, and then just a pinch of salt. Red wine vinegar, not much, like a capful, just to get a little bit in there. You don't want this to be overbearing. Okay, and then a little bit of olive oil just to coat it all. Black pepper to taste, and then we're gonna mix it all around. Nate did not give me a spoon. Where's my spoon? A little more black pepper.
Oh, he opens up the
yeah, that's a good side. Not what you're doing. Then we're just gonna mix it all around. So this is gonna bring out a lot of flavor. I mean, you could smell it. It's gonna complement the prime rib very well, but not be overbearing. Should go very nicely. Look at that. I think is there enough olive oil? What do you guys think?
Yeah, no, it looks good.
Yeah?
really good.
All right, so we're going to try and keep this about an inch thick. So I'm coming up off the cutting board about an inch. And we're just going to cut right in and unroll as we go. actually gonna, this is all fat right here. So let's just separate these two pieces.
No trimming required. There you go.
This piece over here is okay. We think that that thickness is gonna cook pretty well on the griddle. It should be nice and rare in the middle. This is a little too thick right here. This is gonna take forever to cook. So we're just gonna butterfly this again and fold it over. There we go. That's more even.
Yeah.
And then I'll probably take off some of this excess fat right here. That's just a piece. So there we go.
You get to trim it after all.
Yeah. Yes, I did get to trim it after all. I'll leave, you want me to leave that on? Or you want me to leave it on? All right. I'm leaving it on. So we go pretty liberal with the seasoning. Pretty strong. It's a lot of beef. So in each bite that the person takes, they're only going to get an edge because we're going to slice this after we cook it. So don't be light on your seasoning.
The beef is coming out.
So here's the easy part. Like I said at the beginning, the tough part is the prep, but this is the easy part. Got the griddle screaming hot, as you can see. And that's it. Now we wait. Let it cook to, we'll flip it, but let it cook to what temperature you want. We're going to pull about 125, which is more on the medium rare side.
Max 125 for us.
Just so you guys know, we're using a 22, so we have a lid. Taking a temperature reading on it, we're about 100 degrees. We flipped it. If we leave the burners on high, right, then it's going to burn on the other side. So we turn the burners down to low, and we're just going to close the lid to try and let this cook through without burning the outside. Okay, this side looks perfect. We get some nice crustification on there. But if we were to leave the griddle on high the entire time, the side touching the griddle is going to get black and acrid and not taste good. So I just wanted to let you guys know that for when you do this for your cookout.
Good angle. Look at that t-shirt.
Nate's got me on chimichurri duty, so I'm going to make that real simple, pretty straightforward. We're going to start with the amount of oil in the bowl that we want to end up with sauce. So we're going to start with that.
It's a heavy cup or a little heavy cup plus.
Yeah.
Probably.
Pour that right in. Then because we're using raw garlic and it's not going to be cooked, we're going to use the grater in about 3/4 or so.
Just enough so you don't cut your fingers.
Yeah, when you start shaving your skin into this.
You don't want it. Healthy handful of parsley. Right in there with it. Because Nate doesn't have.
Whoa!
We got a lot of pepper. It's going to be nice and spicy, but use the immersion blender.
Look at that. Put it
That's
down.
it.
We'll get a little close up on it.
So this is what everything leads up to, guys. Like I said, it was a lot of prep, but the simple part is just cooking it on the griddle, searing this off, letting it cook to about 125 degrees. Now, we're not serving plate by plate, and this is what makes your barbecue easier is you don't have to cook a steak for every person how they want it. Instead, we're just going to make a meat platter here with the chimichurri and the mushrooms. And we're going to cut it into more or less bite-sized pieces so people can grab what they want, stack it on their plate, and go back and eat. And I mean,
Let's take a look at that inside.
things look really good.
Wow.
So,
On a griddle. On a griddle.
about a 1/4 inch thick here. People can pick and choose if they want the more rare or the more well done.
I'm very happy with this. It's juicy. Very juicy right now. all around. I mean, that looks fantastic.
Yeah. So like, I gotta try, but.
So we're gonna.
Oh, that's good.
Juicy.
Delicious.
Yeah. And my piece. I'll give you guys a close up. Look at that.
Haley, you want to get on camera? You want a bite?
Sure. I know, I'm over here looking. Looks so good.
We have one of our neighbors came in at the right time.
I know, honestly.
How was it, Al?
So good.
Yeah. And he likes to eat. He's a hungry
Throw
guy.
some chimichurri on there.
Is that not enough?
This corn salad, by the way, is, I mean, you're going to love it. It's
This is what I want.
outstanding.
That looks
Wow, that looks good.
It's really good.
It's so colorful.
Some mushrooms.
Actually, before you even dig into that, Eric, I'd like to get a picture of it if you don't mind. I mean, it looks that good.
That is,
Yeah, I mean, I gotta get.
that's going to be a
picture of
tasty
that.
plate right
That looks
there.
good.
So good.
Tastes really good.
Yeah, you like it?
Everything about it.
Or does it taste gourmet like you mentioned earlier?
It does, and I like the chimichurri.
Oh, good.
I like the crispiness.
Yeah, it's crisp on the
Yeah,
outside.
crusty.
It
Yeah.
is.
It's rare in the middle.
The griddle did a nice
really, really good.
crust.
Like
You get, like-
seared it pretty good.
Yeah, it's tender in the
Put that
middle.
on top of it.
Wow,
Good
the
stuff.
corn salad's so good too. I love it. It's so pretty, and it's so pretty.
Guys, thanks for checking out the video. Hopefully this helps you in your cookouts this summer when, 10 people, 12 people, 20 people stop by unannounced.
Like your neighbors.
Can't end it without me.
We can't end it without him.
Matt.
Where we went.
So it's easy to organize me because I'm this beautiful guy's son.
Guys, thanks for watching. Happy
Yeah.
Memorial.
Prime rib on the griddle. It happened here at the griddle, guys.
No.
We loved it, guys. It actually, very surprisingly, the way Nate filleted it came out awesome. Butterflied it. Very impressive. Take that piece of meat. It's expensive. Well worth it. Comes out just as good if you cooked it in any oven. Probably better, actually, because you're able to sear it. Check it out, guys. Like, subscribe. Have a good one. Happy Memorial Day, and thanks again to all our vets.
Happy
Thank
Memorial
you.
Day.
Thank you, guys.